Are you listening?
Good morning to the morning coffee show. Right now, it's just I, Hillbilly, should be jumping very shortly. And anybody else who got a link who wants to jump in, have fun. Let's have fun. Let's have a good day. So I hope you got your morning libation of hot coffee. So delicious. There's cocoa in the mix. It is amazing. It is yummy. It is delicious. And I'm hoping y'all have a wonderful day going on. You know what I'm saying? Hope today is one of those days that you just step on the right foot, start walking, having a good day, no pains, no issues, just a wonderful day. So, on the agenda today, hey yo, Taco Tony. Hey yo. Right. After his game. So I had to start on time. I got obligations. But we all appreciate him. In fact, we can't really start the show's topic without him because I cleverly crafted the show. So, Miss Hillbilly, when Hillbilly hops on, Dark Master Gaming, hello. Oh, I don't know if I sent you a link. I don't know if you want on. Let's see. Anyways, when Hillbilly hops on, Miss Hillbilly, you should walk in the room and still shame on you. Shame on you. All right, sent Dark Master a link. Ooh, if he wants to hop on, people are welcome to come on. That's a beautiful part of this show. Hey yo. Man, feeling a little tired today. Gonna be starting a new medication soon. Chantix. If I don't want to get into it, but if you know what Chantix is for, you understand the new medication. And it's gonna be a good change, but I'm worried about the side effects. Ooh. But today, man, I feel weird. Today we got a Hillbilly finally showing up. Boom, Hillbilly.
Sorry about that.
Late. Did he even read the title of today's show?
He really wanted for lack of coffee. Nice. And I ain't got no coffee this morning. I got water.
I knew it. Yeah, Hillbilly wanted for lack of coffee. The thumbnail shows a wanted poster with your face on it.
Yeah, I seen that. Mrs. Hillbilly brought her phone in here and showed it to me while I was screaming.
I thought it was clever. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
In fact, I even have a little descriptor saying Hillbilly's here and he is wanted for the lack of coffee. He's been drinking coffee off the coffee show, but not on the show. On the show that's called Morning Coffee. What are we to do with this man?
Well, we can blame Mrs. Hillbilly because she's so down on giving me my coffee.
Yeah, he is like is Hillbilly taking us for a ride? What will happen in the future? Is Hillbilly arrested for reals? Can he survive the punishment? Mrs. Hillbilly has a right mind to come to that room, point her finger at you, and say, "Shame on you, Hillbilly." That was funny. Well, you're here. That's good because now we can get to the first segment of the day. Card of the day. Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen this card before, but this is from Future Sight, and I even specifically chose this Future Sight frame. Have you ever seen this frame before, Hillbilly?
No, I have not.
So back in the future site, these cards were printed with this frame with the promise that you'd see them in future sets. And we eventually got them.
Cool.
You should read this card off. It's up your alley of tokens.
Cuddle War Pride. I guess I pronounced that right.
You did.
3, 4, 5, 6, for 6 mana, 3 green and a 3. Kill War Pride must be blocked by exactly one creature if able. Ooh. Force block. Nice. Whenever Narcato War Pride attacks, put X tokens into play tapped, and attacking that are copies of Noctail War Pride, where X is the number of creatures defending player controls. Move those tokens from the game at the end of turn. Nice. They've shortened that now to just create tokens, copies of this, and then exile them at the end of turn.
Oh yeah. And this used to be one of my favorite little cards. They even built a deck around him back in the day. And back in the day, I don't know if we understood the stack wrong, but if we put enchantments on him and changed the text on his ability, like those tokens, we thought those tokens would have the enchantment abilities on it. So if we put like Armadillo Cloak on him, given +2/+2 lifelink and trample, we played with the idea that all the tokens had +2/+2 lifelink and trample because it changed the attributes of the card. I don't know if that stands like that today, but that's how we did it back in the day. This card was pretty cool, and it's green. You gotta love green.
I don't think it would, just because you're making copies of it. Does it say copy abilities?
Right. What I'm saying is the way we played it back in the day was broken.
Right.
Yeah, but it's still a good card.
Yeah.
Because like you're guaranteed to get your opponent's creatures to block, right? Then on top of that, you have your anthems effects that buff up your creatures to make them bigger. Now in today's world, it's kind of slow, but with those token doublers and triplers out there, whew,
man, this be busted.
Yeah,
especially with that new white god card we got.
Jack. Yeah.
That one and Mondrak together.
Yeah, Mondrak, Glory Dominus.
This
right? That we have Parallel Lives, we have Doubling Season, and we have Anointed Procession. All for commander decks. The green white token commander deck, but even in standard, I think this would see some play because of its ability.
I definitely would play. Yeah, I definitely would play this in Arena for my standard decks.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah, this would be one of my favorites if it was in the standard Arena.
All right, and I love this old frame. Love it. These are left-handed frames, so when you hold the cards, all your converted mana costs would be in the left side of your hand. Like so you could like hold your cards closer together and just look at the cost and kind of know what the card was. That's what was nice about it.
Yeah.
And now for the picture of the day. This is me before coffee every morning. Right? Disgruntled looking face, fur all fluffed everywhere, not looking satisfied with life until I have that first sip of coffee. Ooh.
I would have been here on time, but I didn't realize that last game I was playing was going to last so long.
Yeah, it was lasting long. I was feeling that time ticking. I'm like, usually around 10:40, 10:45, Hillbilly's like, I'm going to get off the stream and head over to Super Fast Stories.
I had like 20 minutes before I had to jump off, and that person, they just didn't want to give up. So I just conceded to them.
They must have felt good they conceded.
Yeah, because I was messing them up because they couldn't keep nothing on the battlefield.
Nice. Mess them up for sure.
I would have won that game, but more than likely, but I just conceded to them, let them have it.
That's pretty cool. And And let's not forget our sponsor of the show, Cards Utopia, where you can buy sweet Magic the Gathering swag like this sweet dice bag for $45 plus $5 shipped. And it holds over 2 pounds of dice. Pretty solid. Look at Hillbilly flexing his dice bag over there. Dang, blag it. That bag is so cool. These bags are so cool. You should definitely get one for your collection. When you buy from them, you help out the channel. Then you can get sweet lapel pins like this salty lapel pin, this sarcastic lapel pin, the Hal Admit One lapel pin. For $8, you can get that dragon lapel pin with on the D20. It is sweet. It is cool. It is amazing. It is awesome. And you can find all these cool things here at cardsutopia.com. .com. That's right. So how are you doing today, Hillbilly?
Doing pretty good. I had some very interesting games on the arena this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. You had some good games this morning for sure. I was watching. And you had that long game at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I finally I just said the heck with this. You can have it, opponent. And gave it to him.
It's pretty crazy, pretty cool. I mean, I was feeling the pressure at the time because I'm like, oh, I got to start in time. But, you know.
Yeah.
The Lawson, what's up?
What's up, D. Lawson?
Dark Master can't make it today, but hey, you shut up and chat for a bit. Hello, Mrs. Hillbilly, Taco Tony. All you are amazing. All you are pretty cool. We appreciate you 100%. Whew. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. So today on the roster of things, Hillbilly is going to describe how to play Magic the Gathering. He's going to walk you step by step. And he's going to teach you how to play the game without showing you any pictures or animations. Here you go.
Well, you got one cost creature. Let's say it's a red. You have to have red land in order to play it. Play one land per turn.
Oh, yeah?
And you, let's say you go first. All right. So you play your land, your red land. And then you tap it. Then you can put that creature out on the battlefield. And if it has haste, you can go ahead and attack with it. If it ain't, you just got to wait till the next turn.
Right? Look at you. It's all pro. Proness and everything. Right? Now you gotta just now we gotta get you to describe how artifacts and enchantments work on creatures and battles and planeswalkers and all that. No, I'm kidding.
Well, battles, you just pretty much playing the Magic. You just got to read the cards. If you can't read, I'm sorry.
Yeah, battles. They're pretty much enchantments that work kind of like planeswalkers, where they come in the board. They might have an instant ability, but you got to attack them to flip them over to gain something out of it, which is weird because the one thing I find weird about battles is you got to go out of your way from trying to win the game a little to flip over a card to hopes that works out so you can get a creature to help you win the game even longer.
Well, I like battles, and there is cards in Arena right now that you'll just remove counters,
Right?
And you can use them to remove your counters from your battle and just get your battle for free. And it's in the card I'm thinking about. It's in black. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, they have there's a card. There's this vampire card out there. Can't remember quite the name of the vampire, but it costs 2 black, and you can sacrifice it to remove it all counters from a permanent you control.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that works with battles because battles have to deal with damage, or does it care if the counters are removed?
Counters. You can remove the counters and flip it. As long as the counters are gone, it is flipped.
A vampire hexmage is the name of the creature. Yeah, that's crazy because people did that. Do that combo with Dark Depths.
Yeah,
You know, the Dark Depths is a land that has 20 counters on it, but if there are no counters on it, it flips creates like a 2020 indestructible creature token.
mm-hmm. And there's another card. It's excuse me. There's another card out there. It's green and black. When it deals combat damage, you can remove counters also. It's a very well played card. I can't think of cards names.
You're
Getting,
good. Just relax.
but it's played a lot. The card I'm thinking of, that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's
Sorry, you
first.
like it? How you,
It has first strike and death touch.
right? How are you liking the new Magic meta with Ixalan being in the format?
I like it pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like Ixalan's bringing some life to the game with some of the interactions, especially with like Discover. People are playing cards with Discover, even if it's like one card, just because of gain gives you 2-for-1 value.
Yeah. I believe that Ixalan has shooken up the meta a little bit.
Has what?
I believe Ixalan has shooken up the meta a little bit, which is good.
Well,
It's good for a change.
Well, it's kind of hard to come up with a good set like that when your rotation's 3 years now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of removal and junk in the set or in the format, for a standard game to keep up with.
It is, but it makes it good because you have more you can have more interaction than what you would have if the card was rotating out.
Right.
That's the good thing about having a 3-year rotation now. Bad
Right.
thing is you having to put up with all that too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, and I bet seeing the ability to see different decks hit standard is nice too. So it doesn't feel like the same deck all the time with that wider range of deck building. But I've seen some broken combos in the meta, and I've seen some pretty strong brews that are like tiered in the meta. So do you think there's brackets of tiering that people are playing, via competitive to casual?
Yeah, but most people, they don't play casual until they hit that mythic rank. After they hit that mythic rank, that's when they start. That's when their creative brews start coming out.
Makes sense. Because
once you hit that mythic rank in arena, you're stuck with it.
Right. Gotta go crazy. Yep. Yo, how's chat doing today? Is chat doing all right? Chat having fun? You guys got any questions for us today on our 101st episode of The Morning Coffee? Which Hillbilly's getting arrested for lack of coffee? Miss Hillbilly, you should come in here, just point at your husband and say, shame on you for not having coffee.
I wish she'd make me a cup of coffee because I love her coffee.
Don't have to put you in coffee jail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I haven't had my second cup yet.
You haven't had your second cup.
No, I usually drink one cup once I get up. And I ain't been able to get a second cup here lately.
Okay. See, this is my second cup of the day.
I'm jelly.
So delicious. Well, no, I can get it. Being people who are on budgets, coffee is not always the cheapest, so you kind of want to get it to stretch.
Yeah, well, we got plenty of coffee.
Whoa! So you're really what you're saying is there should be no excuse for you to not have coffee,
right?
You're saying you could make the coffee yourself,
yeah,
not rely on anybody else to make it for you.
Well, if I make the coffee, nobody will drink it because I'll make it too strong.
Oh, I love strong coffee. I make my coffee strong.
Oh, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
See, since I used to be a truck driver, being out on that road, I drank a lot of coffee, and it was strong coffee.
Right. Well, because back in the '90s, they'd have those giant percolators to make coffee, and they get down so far. Instead of refreshing the pot by like dumping it out and starting a new pot, they just add water to the pot, add new grounds, and start over again. So each time they brewed new coffee, it gets stronger and stronger, and that's what came to the term of trucker coffee.
Yep.
Yeah,
Loved it.
we got one of those percolators here. Like we don't use it. We use it as backup, but it's like a 5-gallon percolator,
Mm-hmm.
and you fill it up with water, and you put the little filter thing on top, and you put a lot of coffee in this thing because this thing makes a lot of coffee. Then you
Yeah.
brew it up. It's almost an espresso, but the longer it sits there and heats up after brewing, it gets stronger like espresso.
Oh, yeah.
And man, oh, so good. Then it gets to a point where it gets too bitter. Then you have to refresh the whole pot if you can't finish the 5 gallons in a day. But the nice thing about this thing, this old canister coffee maker, is that it keeps coffee hot.
Hmm.
Where I have to actually let it cool down for like 5-10 minutes before I can take a sip hot.
Hey.
Ooh.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind having another cup of coffee.
Yes.
Picked up another sub last night, so I'm at
What?
300. Yep, so I'm at 329 subs now. Would
Woo!
love to get 400 for my birthday, but my birthday's too close. I probably won't happen.
329 subs.
But I still
Oh
got
yeah,
my fingers crossed.
it's pretty cool. Pretty amazing that you got all the subs.
Yeah.
You know, should do a short, make a little short thanking your subscribers for being sub to you later today. Show that your appreciation. You know,
That's one.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too today.
Mm. You know, or you can take all your magic cards that you don't use and just put them in a fire pit and burn them all for your subscribers and say, "Look at me, I'm popular." No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Don't tempt me because I would.
That's funny. That's just too funny.
Yep.
But no, it seems really good that you can. It seems really good that your subscriber count is creeping up. Surely, and more fully for you. I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's crazy that it's happening like that.
Yep. Last night I got watching Don't Make This Weird.
Yeah, what?
Don't Make This Weird. I got watch them last night play a
Oh,
Commander game and
don't make this weird as a channel.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's a Magic Channel.
Yeah.
And,
No, I thought you were gonna say don't make this weird, but I watched Command Zone. Like, but no, you said don't make this weird and just left.
did you check that video I sent you last
Yeah,
night?
I watched it this morning. So Hillbilly sent me a video about this guy who did a study on buying subscribers, and it was interesting. Like he'd buy subscribers, but it worked best for him when he did them in poorer countries, and also it didn't help his channel much other than the subscriber count because when you go through the ad revenue or the promotion tab on YouTube, the views don't count for your channel towards your subscriber goal of getting monetized.
Mm-hmm. But if you get the subs, it'll might help you get monetized. I'm not for sure, to be honest.
Well,
It'll help you get your view hours up.
Yeah, here's the truth about it. Subscriber count doesn't matter when it comes to being monetized. It's your viewer count that matters, subscribed or not. Like if you got the subscribers to be monetized, what you really want to do is make sure you have viewable content that people are viewing. A lot of people can subscribe to you and just ignore you forever.
Yep.
So making content that you want people to click on, watch, that's what you want. You want to create that engagement
Right.
for sure, which is kind of tough, especially when you niche yourself down to certain things. I mean, I got 552 subscribers, and my average view rate is 17 to 24 views. Unless I do like a commander night, which I got like 50 views, and 30 is a good day for me. You know, out of 552 subscribers.
Not bad. Still. You'll get there. So will I.
We'll get there. Waiting patiently. No, I'm kidding.
Yep.
Not waiting. I'm trying to be proactive, trying to increase my view count, trying to increase that. And I noticed the videos that perform the best are my MTG3 videos. It's the last video I put up for MTG3. See, has where am I? Had over 83 views on it. But I'm trying to check for sure. No, that's not it. Hold on to the night. Hold on to the memories. 86 views and 1 dislike. 86 views. That's like better than my average 50 to 30 to 20. You know. But one thing I'm trying to learn more about is making evergreen material.
Cool.
Evergreen material, if you're trying to make money on YouTube, is important. Evergreen materials, creating content that people are searching up every day for odd different reasons, like how to fix a light bulb or how to replace a light bulb would be considered evergreen material. You know, things people search up for their everyday lives, kind of thing. How to build a strong standard deck could be a good evergreen material because people search that up when they're trying to be competitive.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
That song that never ends, is that off Lamb Chop?
Yeah, but I don't know well, I wasn't singing that song, but I can. It's a song that never ends. Goes on and on, my friends. People started singing without knowing what's going on. They kept on going and going, all just because. Yeah, I had to butcher that song. Don't want to be copyrighted.
Well, not only that, Mrs. Hillbilly is going to start singing it to me today now, probably.
Yeah, but yeah. I was saying, hold on to the night. Hold on to the memories. You tapping the land. Yeah.
Mrs. Hillbilly, Mrs. Hillbilly, she's the one that in the house that listens to music.
Yep. Oh, Lamb Chop was an old show as a kid. It was the show was old when I started watching it, and when the show ended, it was already old. Like it was older. Then it stopped producing. Now it's been years since we had Lamb Chop, the little Lamb Chop puppet. You know, because I remember used to watching that, the Mister Rogers and whatever it was on PBS.
Yep.
Yeah.
I watched them. I watched them until I got tired of them.
Well, eventually you get tired of them. Then you find out cool action shows come on like X-Men or Spider-Man or Transformers, G.I. Joes and stuff like that.
He-Man.
He-Man.
Masters of the Universe.
That's right. I am the son of Adam. Or
Thunder.
Thundercats. Away!
Remember that one too. I used to watch the
Mhm.
Thundercats, He-Man, Smurfs. Love the Smurfs.
Smurfs. That's right. I remember watching Fraggle Rock.
Yep.
Now,
Thunder and the Barbarian.
that's right. Well, I was about to say, those who remember Fraggle Rock, you know, take your cares away, save them for a rainy day. Da 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 da. Da
Even
da
like
da da da.
I even liked Jabberjaws.
Jabba Jaws. That was a fun show. A lot of can't remember the name of the company that produced them.
Hanna Barbarian.
Yeah, Thudar the Barb. Thudar.
But Hanna Barbera
Hanna Barbera. Yep,
had those shows.
Hanna Barbera had a lot of good shows. Same with back in the day when you had WB and all the people doing the Bugs Bunny show and the Looney Tunes and Tiny Toons.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day when cartoons were a little bit different from today, like a little more violence but more funny. Back in the day when we didn't have to be told something was dangerous to know it was dangerous.
I felt sorry. I always felt sorry for Wile E. Coyote. He never could catch that dang on road runner.
Mm-hmm.
He tried his darndest to catch it. Dang blacket, he could not catch it.
Right? Oh, the coyote. Yeah, the coyote. Wild E. Coyote never caught the roadrunner. Meep, meep.
He tried his best though.
Yeah. Poor guy kept buying a lot of Acme tools that never worked for him. Makes you wonder why he never filled out complaints and never just stopped buying from them.
Yep.
He always bought Acme brand stuff. They kept breaking on him.
But they always worked. They always worked. But he's always be the one to get caught in the trap.
Mm,
That dang
that's
blacket
funny.
road runner could not catch it and always got him through the traps.
Right? Well, what's interesting? Aside from that, we started watching the Percy Jackson
Mm-hmm.
show.
It's a
And
good
they're
show, ain't it?
playing. It's a pretty decent show. There was a segment where they're playing a little card game with all these mythical creatures on them, and and I guess these cards were to train him to to get him used to seeing these mythical creatures before he knew he was a hero. But later on, they referred to them as magic cards.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. Like Magic got a little drop in them. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was interesting. We got up to this episode where his dad claimed him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to mention the Magic card thing because I thought that was interesting because they didn't look like Magic cards, even though the artwork kind of looked like it could be. But like it was just interesting that they referred to them as Magic cards. Like everybody's going to relate to the Magic the Gathering card game base, which is neat.
That is neat.
Yeah.
They had to do it a little different, so Wizards doesn't get on to them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Still a little promotion if they think about it, though.
Oh yeah, a little promotion. We're at the halftime of the show, which means Carnsotopia gets a shout out. Where at Carnsotopia you can find sweet Magic the Gathering swag like this sweet Magic the Gathering dice bag with Superfast Tortoise's logo on it. Or you can get that one with Hillbilly's logo on it. $45 plus $5 ship. Or you can get lapel pins, sweet lapel pins, cool lapel pins, salty plus 5 helmet one, that dragon on the D20. Just really like that salty one. But yeah, you can get these sweet dice bags and lapel pins here at carnsotopia.com.
My dice bag is better.
The link's in the description, links in the chat.
My dice bag is better.
Yeah. My dice bag is better. It looks like a tortoise, has little flippers and a head and a tail and everything.
Mine says dang blanket.
Yeah, mine is a literal turtle shell.
What did everybody think about mine and Tortoise's argument we had yesterday?
I know Miss Hillbilly thought it was funny.
Yeah, she did. She said yesterday after the stream that she laughed her hind end off about it.
Right? That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was. Good way to end. That was a good way to end the show.
Ah, that was great. It was definitely great. And my cat just looked at me funny for some reason. I don't know why my cat looked at me. He doesn't even look amused by anything. Just
Tortoise food. I'm hungry. Tortoise food. I'm eating me some tortoise food.
the cat can't be trusted for sure. The cat can't be trusted. Ooh, now, let's see what's going on. Wait.
You look terrible. All white and tired and old. How's the job going?
Okay, now he wants to look like a Muppet. the hillbilly Muppet.
The hair is growing.
Yeah, it is growing. For sure.
I ain't going to cut it either.
You ain't going to cut it anymore?
Nope.
You're not going to trim your bangs and keep them at a certain distance?
Nope. Let the dog grow.
She's going to look like Cousin It in a few years.
Yeah, I've looked like him already once. A couple of years ago, I had my hair down there.
Yeah.
That's the front. Just the front.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to start wearing ponytails and stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Close to that.
Close to that with your, you just want to look like a Muppet.
Yeah, why not?
And if you didn't know, Muppets, the word Muppet is a mix between puppet and marionette. Because it's the craft of both that create a Muppet.
Yep.
But looking at the time, what?
I wish that these TV stations would bring back cartoons. That'd be so nice.
It would be nice.
Kids and all the, even the adults would sit down and watch the old cartoons.
Right, you can find them on different channels like Boomerang and stuff, but they keep cycling different cartoons. And based on how many years ago, you get newer cartoons because they're 20 years old now. Like it's sad that you get SpongeBob on Boomerang now.
Wow, that's one cartoon I never liked.
That's a weird cartoon.
Yeah, it is.
It's definitely ADHD fuel.
Yeah, but I think kids nowadays, they watch all this other programming. It ain't good. You bring cartoons into the mix. Cartoons were always good for kids.
Right. Yeah, like some of the older cartoons were just fun. Like the Jetsons, the Flintstones, Transformers.
The stars.
That's right. A lot of good old times. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be nice on there, but Nickelodeon owns them.
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
But you don't see cartoons anymore hardly.
It's because, there's, like I said, you can watch cartoons on Cartoon Network and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's so many regulations on cartoons now that they're just never going to be the same. Hence why anime has gotten popular, because anime shows fighting. It shows all the things that people and kids loves back in the day, where you don't get that on regular cartoons in America much anymore. Which there are cartoons like that for adult audiences, but they just don't do it to target child demographics anymore. which is why anime has gotten so big.
Well, they always do a disclaimer, just like if you remember He-Man. It was
Mhm.
on the end of the show, they would tell something, be something on there like, don't, like say it's about drugs.
Right. They did that with
And,
Transformers and G.I. Joe too.
and there'll be a disclaimer on the end of it telling kids, don't do drugs.
Hmm.
They could do something like that with violence and all the other stuff that's on cards.
Right. The more you know. Yeah. All right. But looking at the time, you know what time it is?
Oh yeah, it is time for the
What? What?
what?
It's the movers and shakers. Wow. Top 5 standard cards is moving up today at 4% at 37.75. We got Mondrak Glory Dominus. Woo. Glad I got
Nice.
the copy I got now. Ooh, boy. Then, plus 9%, 1462. You got Bonehorde Dracosaur. It's going up again. It's going up again. My copy's worth some money.
That's a
Man,
good
my draft
card.
booster was saucy. I mean, I got one of these in my draft booster box. All these ads is popping up. The Traxxas Grand Unifier at $24 plus 5%, doing pretty good. Still pretty solid, pretty saucy. Then we got Invasion of Ikoria at plus 8%, $14.80, almost $15, doing pretty solid there. And plus 4%, $24.36. We got Italy Primal Conqueror. Oh
Nice.
yeah. Top 5 cards going down, $35 even, down 2%. Got Camera of Souls. Then at negative 2% at $21.35, got Beseech the Mirror, just chilling. Then at negative 2% at 1967, got Bloodthirsty Adversary, just topping charts there. You woo. Then at negative 2% at 1037, you got Zapandral Hunger Dominus, just chilling. Really good card in standard and good in commander. That card's pretty boss.
Too bad that ain't no dinosaur.
No, it's a Phyrexian horror. Then at negative 2% at 1353, you got Bloodletter of Aclazotz, just chilling.
That's a good card there. That's Black God.
It just seems too
No, it
with
ain't the Black
3
God.
picks. Yeah,
It's a good card.
I believe it. And for the modern cards is moving this week, or moving today, we got Blightsteel Colossus at plus 8%, $32.99. Blightsteel Colossus being amazing.
Cool.
Then we got plus 5%, $48.99. We got Cavern of Souls just chilling. It's going back up to $50 ish for the original Avacyn restored version. Sword of Feast of Famine at 32.13 plus 5%. It's still moving pretty good. It's pretty steadily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus 9%, which is a pretty good growth at 1959. You got Grave Pact.
Nice.
1359, I should say. Yeah, Grave Pact. Good in Commander. I don't know where it sees play in Modern, but if it does, it's pretty saucy.
Yeah.
Then plus 3%, 50 from the 40. We got Sliver Legion just chilling up top there, being amazing.
Cool.
And seeing the last card on this list, a plus 7%, 1166. Got Yavimaya Cradle of Growth going places. It's going places. Woo woo.
Nice.
And then cards going down in value. Polluted Bonds plus 8% at $12.90. Polluted Bonds chilling. Yeah, it's been reprinted enough that I can see that happening.
Yep.
Down 3% at $36. Got Ulamog Infinite Gyre just chilling down. He's pretty much stable at the moment. Negative 3%, 1926. Got Bitter Blossom going crazy, going ham. It's not as powerful as it used to be, but it's still powerful till today. It's still a good card. Down 9%. You got Birds of Paradise from M11 just chilling, just going down. Like he's gonna this card will see a drop in price because it's being reprinted around to come remastered.
Yep.
We got negative 4%. Elish Norn dropping to 1510. I think this card's settling down, finding a price point right now. That's doing pretty good. But the biggest drop on the week today is at 11% for $4. You can get Copy Enchantment. Copy
Dang.
enchantment's dropping heavy in price because seeing a reprint Ravnica remastered, which really didn't need to see a reprint there. But hey, it was printed in original Ravnica, as you see on the card here. But
I think what they should do is if they're going to make reprints, that's fine. But make reprints of cards that ain't had much reprint. Quit reprinting, over reprinting the cards.
right, but I think like copy enchantment could have been one of those cards that were in the collector's packs as alternate art, like to do with some of the cards. Like you only can find them in collector's packs. That would have been a good spot for that.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They didn't. But that has been the movers and shakers. Oh yeah.
But
Have that, Tony. You have that Bone Horde. Boo, Bone Horde, boo. Bone Horde is awesome. That card does a lot. Like Bone Horde Dracosaur is amazing.
yeah, it is. I went up against it today with that. It didn't do no good because I just killed it.
Like I wanted to put it in my cube, but I wanted to put it in the dinosaur deck too. The Pantlaza Sunfavored, because I wanted that deck to be upgraded as possible, and that was a good upgrade.
Yep. I killed their bone horde and then I stole it from them and put it on my side.
Yeah,
Then they scooped.
that's right. You can do that. You can do that.
Yep.
That's magic for you. Destroy your creature and steal it from you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's the best kind of magic.
Best kind of magic. Blue, black magic. Demir magic. Doodle-doo-doo. Yeah. So, yeah, I heard that today there's going to be a commander game
I heard
at
that
2
too.
o'clock.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
What? I'm already. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll be able to jump on at that time, but if I can, I'll let you know. But being the wife's day off might be harder than
Oh yeah.
like
Well,
tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you need to spend time with your wife. That's
Oh, my Lord.
understandable.
Taco Tony is asking a tough question.
Oh my
What's y'all favorite commander deck?
Hey. Well, right now it would be the I just got into Commander here recent, not too long ago. So best answer I can say for that is the vampire deck. So far. I ain't been able to play with the other decks yet.
All right. I guess my favorite commander deck that I shilled many times, did deck text for, would be Rafika the Mini. Rafika the Mini is what I call my player removal deck. It's not exactly CEDH. Even though 1v1 it could be considered CEDH almost. This deck, if played properly, will remove a player from a game of Commander by turn 4, turn 5.
Oh.
Right? I even have it in this beat up old deck box, like because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But like when it comes to like favorites, like this is my most favorite because I love the builds because it's a budget. Well, it started as a budget build, but people sent me cards that upgraded it, and they didn't know they upgraded it because like I both Seiju and cards like that just got upgraded because people sent me packs of Magic and there just happened to be good cards in it. And, you know, it's a very simple build because a lot of the bones of the deck, like the bones, like the structure that make the Rafik deck, are commons and uncommons and 50-cent rares. You know, like the money cards in the deck are just extra. Like the Bose, like I got all the channel lands for the deck that are banned in the deck because I opened them up in packs and just threw them in there. You know, some cards gone up in value, like Ethereal Armor has gone up in value just because it hasn't really seen a good reprint. you know, but like the deck itself was bare bones good, and I even have, and not, to, and I just realized my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which we need an auction for playmats and stuff. One part of the giveaway is a pre-con style version of Rafika the Mini, able to be upgraded, but playable, but at the pre-con power level. And yeah, that's part of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Nice. Let's get him there, folks.
Yeah,
Let's get him there.
Taco Tony, you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. But I like a lot of. I have like I go through commander decks as favorites, like I do my music. You know, I just love the one that's stuck in my head and want to play the most at the time. Like Attrax is fun. My Estrid Enchantments is fun. You know, my Eldrazi deck is fun, which I still need Ulamog's Infinite Gyre for. You know, so it just the flavor of the week is my favorite deck of the week. But overall, when I talk about when I usually am asked about what's my favorite deck, Rafika the Mini comes up. And you said your favorite is Mishra, Eminent One. Ooh, saucy.
Nice.
That's saucy. All right. Hold on. But I'm looking at the time, and I know what time it is. And the time is to come up with the song of the day. And since Hillbilly's all about music, I'm pretty sure he has a song in his back pocket, right?
Okay.
Not really throwing you on the spot. I'm just playing around with you.
We are family from Barney.
We are family from Barney. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss to you and me. Yeah, okay. Now, seriously. The song of the day is Going the Distance by Cake. And that song was sung last night because I made a joke to my son who was playing a board game. It was his turn and he was all crouched down. And I'm like, he's starting at the start. So he's sitting at the starting line, pumping and thumping in time. And I'm messing up the lyrics, but I said the lyrics more correctly last time. Then I ended up getting the whole table of people singing the song who knew the song. And they're like, I've heard that song for a while. It's called Going the Distance by Cake. I will not pull that out unless you wish to see it in action, right? Right. I get it. The deck, the Mishra.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Rack the Casbah by the Clash. James Willis.
What's up, James?
It's nice to see you here. Nice to see you chilling, being awesome. And as we're wrapping up, I'm glad to know that you've been watching. Whoa. Ah, yes, you did it. Yeah. So now it's time to show.
Alrighty, if there is going to be a commander game, just like Tortoise said, at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, and if anybody wants to join in, all you got to do is get on my Discord and the commander sign-ups and sign up for it, and then I will put a link there for everybody to join. And right now, it's only me, so I need 3 players if you want to play.
Right.
You
need to put your Discord link into the chat.
I got it only right now.
James Willis, I got here before Hillbilly did. I believe you.
You probably did.
You just waited to the end to say something. James. James.
Yeah, the game is open to anybody. I play mostly, pre-con level decks.
Yes. To put more of a description to it, at 2 o'clock, he shares a spell table link. So he plays games of spell table and he streams it on his channel. So if you want to flex a deck, usually pre-con level around his deck, because he mainly has pre-cons, upgraded pre-con area. He loves playing those kind of decks, loves having a fun time, loves joking around, loves getting to the strategy. So if you want to check out and play with the Hillbilly today, join his Discord. Wait for those notifications to pop in. Jump in, have fun, be amazing. Be cool.
And
Don't
right
be a
there,
fool.
right there's the Discord link in chat if anybody wants to join the Discord. And
Discord link is in chat. Whoop whoop. Hell yeah! And my Discord link is in the description if you want to join. Because Saturdays. Hold on. Yeah, Saturdays. I do Commander games on Saturday nights at around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I try to set things up a little before and get the game going as soon as possible. But on Wednesdays, we do the morning show, have the Prime Tortoise, and I do video games of Metroid Prime right now. Thursdays, if I'm not on, I do the morning show every day. But on Thursdays, if I'm not on the roundtable, I'm filming on DJ Longhair's channel. Fridays, I have the morning show, and sometimes I do stuff in the afternoon, varying on what it is. That's when I try to play Commander with Hillbilly is on Fridays, and Thursdays too. So Thursdays and Fridays, if you want to play a game with both Hillbilly and I, Thursdays and Fridays are a good day to catch us both. Then at night on Fridays, I play more Metroid Prime. Then on Saturdays, we do the morning show, and at 8 p.m. we do Commander game night there. So it's fun. It's amazing.
But I'm also on the Commander game for Tortoise on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And also on the next Tuesday, it's coming Tuesday, it'll be my birthday. I don't know what I got planned for it yet.
It's going to be a birthday bash for Hillbilly.
It won't be no giveaway because I ain't got nothing to give away. I wish I did have, but I ain't got nothing to give away.
Just remember, we don't want to see you in your birthday suit on your birthday.
Hey, Blake!
That'd be the best gift of all, is not seeing you in your birthday suit.
I will be doing probably a long stream.
Right?
Celebrate, but that's probably all I got that I can do right now.
Maybe do a celebration stream or something.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. All right, everybody. It's time to wrap the show up. I want to thank you for tagging along, being amazing, being awesome, being here for us, being here with us, chatting, interacting, asking questions. You guys are amazing. And don't forget to...
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron.